Morning, Africa. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Lagos State. And good morning, LZL region. My name is Jessica, and I am live and especially office that is Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Happy weekend to you all and happy new month. We are in the month of May. You know why I'm excited about this month? Because it is my birth month. Woo! So this morning I'm so excited and happy. I'm going to be cooking a very delicious delicacy all the way from the north. Hello, my natal brothers and sisters. How are you all doing this morning? Okay, so for our menu today, we are going to be cooking Miyan Taushe. That is a pumpkin soup or pumpkin stew. You can call it pumpkin soup or pumpkin stew. Okay, so this morning, before I introduce my recipes, I'm going to first of all wash my hands with soap and water, and then I will introduce my recipes, introduce the amazing Salad Master healthy cooking system. Okay, all right. So I'm going to wash my hands now with soap and water. Like I always say, before you start cooking anything in the kitchen, ensure you wash your hand with soap and water. All right. Remember what I said, our menu for today is Miyan Taushe. That is from the northern part of Nigeria. It's a dish mainly eaten by the Hausas. All right. Okay, so thank you, Salad Master, for sponsoring this amazing program, changing lives since 1946. So we are 75 years and still changing lives, and we are still doing more to be more. That is LZL region. Okay, so this morning my recipes for Miyan Taushe is I'll be using spinach, red chilies, locally known as bawa in Hausa language or shombo in Yoruba. Then here I have my dry smoked fish. For this, my food this morning, I'll be using goat meat. Then here I have my sorrel leaf. This is also known as yakwa in Hausa. I'll be explaining the health benefits of this amazing leaf. And here I have the amazing pumpkin. Okay, this is already the chopped one, and this is the whole full one. I'm going to be sharing the health benefits of these amazing fruits. Then here I have my grounded crushed granules, roasted crushed granules, and this is just the uncrushed one. Then I'll be using fermented locust beans, also known as dawa dawa in Hausa. Okay, in the northern part of Nigeria, it's called dawa dawa. I have fresh tomatoes, fresh red scotch bonnets, blended crayfish, ginger, and the onions. I'll be using one of the onions. Then here I have my sea salt to taste. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'll be using sea salt to taste. So if you look closely on my slab, on all the ingredients that I've mentioned, I'm not using any oil. So this Miyan Taushe I'm going to cook this morning, I'm not going to be using any oil. I'm not going to be using any MSG. I'm going to be cooking it with all natural ingredients. That's our plant-based ingredients, all right? And I'm also just going to be seasoning with our sea salt and also our local spice, that is fermented locust beans, also known as dawa dawa in our salary. So please stay tuned, join us, and let's do this amazing dish all the way from the north. And if you are watching us on our Facebook, if you are watching us on our Facebook, shall we also streaming live on Facebook as Salad Master Nigeria, or My Health is My Wealth, and we are also live on our YouTube channel called the Healthy Living Shows, where we have some amazing delicacy from all over from all parts of Nigeria, from the south, west, east, and the north. All right. Okay, so before I start with the cooking, I'm going to be introducing one of the best cookware in the world. All right, this is Salad Master Healthy Cooking System. I'm going to be using the MP5. Okay, this is our MP5, also known as a good girl, because here in Nigeria, when something is good, then it's good. We don't call it the bad girl, we call it the good boy, we call it the good girl. So this is the MP5, which I'll be using to make this delicious soup or stew. Okay, so this MP5, you can also use it to make your sauces, your stew, your jollof rice, your yam pottage, your beans pottage, your moi moi, or you can even use it to bake your bread, or you can use it to make your cake. You can also use it to grill, and also use it to grill your chicken. All right, okay. And it also comes with an electric pro. It's strictly for electricity, not for gas stove. All right, we also have other cookware that I can use for gas stove, but this one is strictly for electricity. And the last week I used the good boy, known as the electric skillet. All right, and here I have with me the wonderful Salad Master food processor, which I will be talking more about this phenomenal Salad Master food processor when I'm about to use it. Okay, so I have to again rewash my hand, and then we start cooking. All right. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to cook first is goat meat, and then I'll be telling us a little bit about the goat meat. All right. Goat meat is a good source of high quality of lean protein. Okay, I repeat that. Goat meat is a good source of high quality of good protein, of lean protein. Okay, the protein in goat meat provides all the essential amino acids for the health and development of our body. All right, so goat meat is very lean in protein. So that's why I chose to use the goat meat this morning. You can use fish for this cookery. You can use chicken for the cookery. You can even use spinach for the cookery. All right, that is for if you are doing for, you can use tofu or mushroom for the cookery. That is if you want to do it in a vegetarian way. All right, so this goat meat is already washed, but I'm just gonna quickly rinse it again. Like I always advise our viewers or tell our viewers, always ensure you wash your protein, your meat, beef, or chicken or fish with salt. All right, ensure you wash them with salt properly before you cook them. All right, so this goat meat is already cut in chunks. I'm going to be cooking this inside the MP5, also known as the good girl. All right, you can see the curvy shape. is deeper in size, right? And this cookware can feed up to 8 to 10 people, depending on how you dish your food. So in Nigeria, we dish food many, but in other part, CC did. So it depends on how you dish the food. So I'm going to be using my Electric Pro. I'm going to be setting my Electric Pro at 130. Okay, so I'm going to be setting the Electric Pro at 130. So as me, I'm going to be frying this goat meat. I'm going to be setting it at 230. All right, but I'm not frying the goat meat. I'm going to be boiling the goat meat. And remember, in Salad Master, we do not cook with high heat because high heat is also one of the enemies to nutrition. We cook below the boiling point at 86 degrees Celsius, not at 100 degrees Celsius. And this Salad Master healthy cooking system, the MP5, or we have any other, we have a bigger cell, we have smaller cell that can suit your family. Okay, you can suit your family. Right, so I'm going to be adding in the goat meat inside the MP5, that is Salad Master Healthy Cooking System, which helps to keep the purity of your food, keep the flavor, locks in the flavor, and is also calibrated, is scientifically calibrated in a way that it notifies you when you are cooking above 86 degrees Celsius. Like I said earlier, we did not cook above 86 we do not put up to 100 degrees Celsius. We could below the boiling point. That is at 86 degrees Celsius. And it's scientifically calibrated to notify you. This is a battle valve here. Okay, this valve here. It keeps on ticking. This is my friend because it notifies me when I'm losing nutrients in my food. Okay. So when you hear this sound continuously ticking, just to keep on increasing, they have to come back to the cookware and then turn it down so that you do not lose the nutrients from your food. Remember, we cook to retain an average of 93% of the nutrient in our food. When you cook it right here, we cook below the boiling point. All right, okay. All right, so I've added in the goat meat, and then I'm also going to be adding in our dry smoked fish. This is dry smoked fish, which I already washed. It's washed. I washed this with salt and also use the vegetable broth to scrub it under running water. Like I always say, please do not use hot water because by the time you use hot water, pour the hot water on the fish, you are removing the little nutrients or the little taste left in that dry smoked fish. So it's better to put some salt inside the water, dip in the fish like that for just about 2 minutes. Then use the vegetable brush to brush it under a running water so that you get rid of the sand and dirt. All right. Then you remove the unwanted bones. All right. So I'm going to be adding in the dry smoked fish inside the MP5. So the next remember that I've not added water yet. In Salad Master, we cook with or without water. What I mean with water is for hard grains like your beans, your chickpeas, your millet, your corn, hard corn, okay? We cook our rice, okay? We cook with water because they're hard grains. They need water to cook thoroughly. But I say without water, like for vegetables like your broccoli, cauliflower, parsley, carrots, all right? Cucumbers, we do not cook them in water, directly in water, because they have their own natural moisture to cook by itself. So we use a particular cookware that is the 3-quart. I'm not having that here. I'm going to be showing that later or maybe in the next cookware. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be shredding my ginger and also slice my onions. But before I do that again, I have to wash my hand. So always ensure you wash your hand as for many times as possible. Okay, don't count it. Just keep on washing your hand. All right, so this is our ginger, which I'm going to be using for this Miyan Taushe. Okay, Miyan Taushe soup. So I'm going to, if you look close, you can see that the skin of the ginger is still on. Why am I cooking with the skin on? Because our dietitian said that if you peel any of the tumper crops, like your ginger, like I'm having one here, your carrots, okay, your beetroot, your yam, Irish potatoes, cocoyam, and the likes. Okay, when you peel off the skin, you are peeling most of the nutrients away. All right. So in salad master, we are cooking to also retain nutrition in our diets. Okay. So that's why we do not peel, because peeling is also one of the enemies to nutrition. So I'm going to be slicing the ginger now with the skin on, using my Salad Master food processor. This is Salad Master food processor. This is a kitchen made easy for everyone. Okay, this is a kitchen made easy for everyone. This is phenomenal. You say must have for every kitchen. No kitchen is complete without this Salad Master food processor. Please, if you need one of these, just indicate in the comment section and we'll get back to you as soon as possible, or we can even pick a presentation for you to see how this works in various ways with fruits and vegetables. It's a master of fruits and veggies, okay, and it's manual. As you can see, it's manual. Okay, come with 5 different cones, from cone number 1 to cone number 5. I remember I said we are 75 years now, still counting. Okay, Salad Master was established in 1946, and we've been changing lives since then till date. Wow, thank you, Salad Master. Okay, thumbs up. Thank you so much for changing lives. Thank you for everything. All right, so now I'm going to be shredding my ginger first using cone number 1, which is also known as the shredder. Okay, this is the cone number 1. To identify the numbers are written underneath the cones. Okay. So I'm just going to shred a little of this ginger. Okay. Beautiful. Wow. Look at that. So easy, convenient. It makes your cutting time in the kitchen faster and very easy. Okay, the next one I'm going to be cutting now is I'm going to be slicing my onions using one of the cones, again called cone number 2, which is known as the sling gram. All right, so I'm going to be slicing my onions. I love onions a lot because onions helps to boost our immune system. It helps for clear vision, and also for hair, and also helps to boost your immune system. All right, and also very good for the skin. So I'm using the cone number 2. You can see how fast. Wow. Wow. So imagine doing a salad or cutting a salad for a large number of people. Then think of Salad Master food processor, because it cuts salad for up to 200 people within a short time. Beautiful. Wow, amazing. Okay, so this is my sliced onions and shredded ginger sitting majestically inside the Salad Master bowl. Remember, this bowl does not come with the Salad Master food processor. It's a bowl of its own. Okay. Okay. So this is also Salad Master bowl. So I'm going to be adding this inside our goat meat. Remember, the goat meat I'm cooking, I did not add any water in there. So I'm going to show you. No water in there. So I'm going to add my onions there, and also the ginger. And then I will add the sea salt and cover it to continue cooking. I'm going to be cooking this goat meat for 10 minutes. So I think 3 minutes is already gone. Okay, so this is the sea salt. This is the only seasoning I'm going to be adding here, and also the locust beans. So I'm going to be adding 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt, and then half. Keep it leveled. Then I'm going to give it a quick stir and cover to continue to simmer. Wow, remember, no water yet, because goat meat too also has its own natural moisture, contains water. So that I'm adding the ginger and the onions and also the sea salt so that they can both infuse inside the goat meat, making it very, very tasty. Okay, making it very tasty. And also onions helps to tenderize meat. It helps to make it very tender on time. Okay, so that is that. The next I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to be blending my fresh tomatoes, red scotch bonnet, and my red chili for the Miyan Taushe. And I'm also going to be adding some onions too and the ginger. I'm going to blend this all together again. And I'm going to be blending the tomatoes, red chili with the aid of my blender. Okay. First, I'm going to add my fresh tomatoes, which is already washed, but I'm just going to quickly rinse this. It's already washed. Like I always say, please ensure you wash your tomatoes, your peppers with salt. Okay. And then my red chili, which is also known as bawa. Okay, in Hausa. And then my red scotch bonnet. So for those of you that don't like spicy food, you can either use the red chili and then leave the scotch bonnet, or if you want it to be too spicy, you can then add the two. That is the red scotch bonnet and also the red chili, because red chili is very spicy. Then I'm going to be adding the onions. I'm going to be blending all together. And also some little ginger. Okay, I think something is calling me in the kitchen, the valve. Okay, the vapor valve is calling me. Okay, so this is it. You can remember what I said, that it's essentially calibrated to notify you when you are cooking above 100 degrees, when you are cooking up to 100 degrees Celsius, because I said we do not cook up to 100 degrees Celsius, we cook below the boiling point, that is at 86. So what I have to do now is to turn it down and then turn it down, reduce it down, temperature down from the electric probe, and then it will gradually stops. Okay. It will then stop. Wow, it's cooking nicely. All right, so I'm going to blend the red tomatoes, everything together. I'm also going to be blending that with some water. So here I have my tomatoes, red scotch bonnet, red chili, onions, and some ginger. And then I'm going to be adding just 1 glass of water. Then I'll be blending this smooth. Okay, our onions is stuck there. Okay, beautiful. That onion does not want to be crushed with a blender. It just escaped. All right, so this is my blended onions, red scotch bonnet, red chili, onions, and ginger. So now I'm going to add this now inside the MP5. That is inside the goat meat, which I'll be cooking for up to 5 minutes now. Now let's have a look. Wow. The aroma is so lovely. Okay, so now I'm going to add in the blended pepper. And then we give it a very good stir, and then cover it and then allow it to continue to simmer. Remember, I said for 10 good minutes, for a good 10 minutes. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So the next I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to be cutting our pumpkin leaf, and I'll also be sharing the health benefits of pumpkin, health benefits of pumpkin. Right. So remember this cooking, I'm not using any form of oil at all. Okay. No oil, no MSG, or I'm using our organic ingredient, that is plant-based ingredients. Okay, so this is our pumpkin. This is what pumpkin looks like. This is pumpkin, also known as winter squash. All right. So there's one we call for buttersquash, which I also use that in our 30 days hair restore challenge program. Okay, so this is pumpkin. Let me cut that into two. Then you have a better view. Okay, so this pumpkin is already known as a fruit. Okay, it contains seeds that is naturally that is very similar to vegetable than fruit. Okay, that is why it's similar to vegetable than fruit. So because it contains seed, that is why it's known as a fruit. All right, pumpkin has an impressive nutrient profile. All right, impressive nutrient profile. 1 cup of cooked pumpkin contains carb, that is carbohydrates, fiber, fats, vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, copper, and the likes. Okay, it's very high in vitamins and minerals, while being low in calories, and also good source of beta carotene because it's orange in color, just like carrots, your African baby apple. All right. And also like mangoes, they're all beta carotene because they're orange color. So it's very, very good. You can use this in your sauces. You can use this in your soup, just like we are using it. It's mostly eaten among the Hausas. All right. One thing I love the Hausas cookery, or better still, their delicacies, that they have some amazing recipes, some health, super packed, nutrient packed food recipes for their cooking. The food might not look that mouth-watering, but their food is always, the nutrients in their nutrient is always super packed. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this in halves, and you remove the seed. I'll remove the seed, and I'll also be using our salad master food processor to cut. All right. So we're not using the skin because the skin is very, very hard. It's very hard. Okay. So this is the cut one. So remember, for this Miyan Taushe soup that we are cooking, is a dish mainly eaten by the northern part of Nigeria, which you can eat it with rice. You can eat it with your boiled yam, fried plantain, boiled plantain, okay, sweet potatoes, or you can even eat it with your spaghetti. It's all very good. It's very, very healthy and very easy to prepare. All right. So I'm done cutting. I'm done removing the seed. I'm just gonna leave this one. I want to use this one for my garnishing. All right. So let me quickly rinse this bowl because I'll be using this bowl to slice it in. This is our salad master bowl. Remember, you are watching us live in our VI office, that is Victoria Island, number 15 Ibile Street, Victoria Island, Lagos State. And this program was sponsored. It is sponsored by Salad Master. All right. And this is Ezel region. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to be cutting this using my cone number 3, which is also known as a French fries. Okay, this is our cone number 3. The number is written underneath the cone. So this is what I'm going to be using. You can also use this for your Irish potato chips. Okay, so this is known as the French fries. I'm just gonna cut this. Wow, easy, very easy. And we also have the finger guide. So when it gets smaller this way, to avoid your fingers being cut, just throw it in, put it down, and then continue slicing. Beautiful. I love this salad masa food processor because it makes my work in the kitchen very fast. My cutting time, slicing, shredding, chopping, very, very fast. All right, then we open, then apply a little first, pleasure, and then slice the rest of the pumpkin. Wow, look at that. Looks amazing, right? Beautiful. Okay, so now let's check our soup. That is our Miyan Taushe soup cooking inside the MP5, the Salad Master Healthy Cooking System. This one is called the MP5. Please, if you need this MP5, just notify in our, just indicate in the comment section and we'll get back to you, okay, as soon as possible. And if you are also watching, remember our YouTube channel is called the Healthy Living Shows. Press the notification bell so that you get all our upcoming videos once it's uploaded, and also like, comment, and share. Wow, wow, this looks amazing. So look at the red bell pepper, the fresh tomatoes, the red scotch bonnets, onions, ginger, and sea salt. That is what I've just added in here, and it smells amazing. The aroma is just so amazing. Okay, so in here I have goat meat, I have dried smoked fish, I have fresh tomatoes, red scotch bonnet, red chili, ginger, and garlic, and sea salt to taste. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding in my pumpkin. This is the one I cut earlier. So I'm going to be adding this inside the MP. I'm going to be adding this inside the MP5 so they can cook together with the goat meat. So let's give it a quick stir. You can see this soup is very easy to prepare. Very, very easy. Wow. Remember, the goat meat was not cooked with water first. It was when I was blending the pepper, tomatoes, I added water, just 1 glass of water. So we do not cook with much water. Okay. All right, now I've added in the pumpkin seed, which is a fruit, inside the MP5. We are going to go on a short break and then we will get back to you. Thank you. And then we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, you are welcome back to our healthy cooking shows. And our menu for today is Miyan Taushe from northern part of Nigeria. And this program is sponsored by Salad Master. Okay, and we are live in our VI office, Victoria Island, Lagos State, and this is Elzel region. All right. Okay, now back to our cooking. That is our Miyan Taushe cooking. Miyan Taushe soup, or you can also call that stew. So the next I'm going to be doing now, or rather I'm going to be adding inside the MP5, all right, is the granules. Okay, so this is the crushed granite and this is the roasted one. So you can use the raw one, but I prefer the roasted one because of the aroma. So when you roast, add the roasted nuts inside the food, the aroma comes out more. You feel the aroma more. So I'm going to be adding the granules inside our pepper sauce, but I'm going to dissolve this with some water and then whisk it a little with the egg whisker. Okay, so I'm going to add some water and use my egg whisker to whisk it. So when you pour the granule directly inside the soup, because it's already cooking and it's boiling, it's going to form lumps. So I don't want to do that. Then you form lumps, then you start using spoon. You start using spoon to dissolve it again. So it's better to just melt the granules in a bowl with some water and then dissolve it quickly with the egg whisker. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to add this now inside the MP5. Wow. Woo. Cooking with Salad Master healthy cooking system is very fast. Very, very fast. See, we still with the heat, because when you're cooking, the hair shrinks and creating a semi-vacuum. All right. So I'm going to be adding, I'll just pour in the dissolved groundnut pastes. Oh la la. This smells delicious, smells amazing. The aroma looks mouth-watering. Okay. So I've just added in the groundnut paste. The next I'm going to be adding is fermented locust beans. This is the only spice. This is African spice. We call this in Yoruba Iru. We call it in Hausa dawa dawa, and we call it in the Igbo ogiri. Okay, so in English it's called locust beans, fermented locust beans. Very healthy. So I'm going to be adding this inside the Miyan Taushe. This is a northern delicacy from the nuts. Remember, I said you can cook this with fish, chicken, mushroom, tofu, or beef. The choice is yours. All right. And then the next I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the blended crayfish. Okay, so this is our blended crayfish. I always pick my crayfish as if I'm picking beans to make sure I remove all the sea snail shell and unwanted stuff there. So I'm going to add in my blended crayfish, and then I'll cover this, give it a good stay, and then we'll go on a short break. Wow. I love the aroma. I love the color. Salad Master helps to keep the purity of your food. Preserve the flavor, the purity check, the flavor check, health benefit, nutrients check. Wow. All right, so I'm going to cover this now and allow this to simmer for another 3 minutes. I will go on a short break and we'll be right back. Please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back shortly. Hello, you are welcome back to our healthy cooking shows live, showing live in our VI office, Victoria Island, Lagos. And this program is sponsored by Salad Master. Okay, all right, and we are in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so today's menu, remember I said that today's menu we are cooking pumpkin soup. Okay, it's called in Europe in Hausa language, Miyan Taushe. Okay, pumpkin is scientifically a fruit. Okay, it also contains seed. That said, is nutritionally more similar to vegetable than fruit. Okay, so pumpkin is a fruit because of the seed. All right. So today I'm going to be adding also the sorrel leaf. This is fresh sorrel leaf. Okay, this is what sorrel leaf looks like, also known as yakwa in Hausa language. Okay, sorrel leaf is a plant. Wow. Sorrel leaf is a plant, may reduce breast cancer, and it's also good for treating pains and swelling, that is inflammation, and for treating bacterial infections. All right, and also used for to increase urine flow. Oh my gosh! Wow, wow. So this is sorrel leaf. Remember, I said it's also known as yakwa leaf in Hausa language. You can also use this in your soup. Okay, that is what's it called now? That is moringa soup. You can put it in your moringa soup. You can put it in your gote achia. I remember when I made the gote achia, I added this yankwa leaf. That gote achia is on our YouTube channel, The Healthy Living Show. Please check that out. All right, so I'm going to be adding that, and also going to be adding our spinach. Okay, this is what spinach looks like, very soft, just like watercress or water leaf. All right, I'm going to be adding the spinach in there. All right, so back to our Miyan Taushe soup. Let's check it now. I'm about to put the vegetable. Okay, so the vegetable comes last, all right, so that you do not lose the nutrients from that vegetable. And once you put it just for a minute, 60 seconds, you put it off. Wow. The aroma is so amazing. Wow, this looks so yummy. This looks delicious. Remember, no oil in here. I use fresh tomatoes, red bell pepper, red chili, red scotch bonnet as my base. Okay, no MSG in here. I use the local spice, that is fermented locust beans, and also sea salt to taste. So first I'm gonna add the sorrel leaf, which is also very good. Wow. Okay. And then I'm going to be adding in the spinach. The spinach is also very good. You can also add that in your smoothie or in your salad. Okay, I'm giving this a very good stir so that they can all be well combined. And then I'll cover it to just simmer for just 60 seconds. That is a minute, and I'll dish. Wow. You see how faster the food is cooking? That is when you are using Salad Master healthy cooking system to cook. All right, so the food now is ready. I'm going to dish this now. Wow. I love the color. I love the green color. The aqua leaf, that is sorrel leaf, and my spinach is still looking very green. So I'm going to turn off the heat and take out the Pro from the MP5. So like I said at the beginning, that you can eat this with boiled rice, boiled yam, boiled plantain or fried plantain, boiled sweet potato or Irish potatoes, or you can just eat it like this as a whole. Okay, just eat it like this without complementing with anything. It's a dish on its own. Wow, this looks amazing, looks delicious, looks yumptious, yumptious. Okay, and then I'm gonna just finish this with the pumpkin. Okay, this is pumpkin just by the side. Right. Okay, so we are done cooking for today. All right. So you see how beautiful this looks amazing, looks fantastic. All right, so thank you, Salad Master, for sponsoring this program. Remember, you are watching us live on in our studio, that is VI Office, Lagos, Nigeria, and this is Excel region. All right, so please enjoy your weekend. Remember to eat healthy, pamper your food, okay? Take care of your food, cook your food in the right way with the right cookware. Are you using cookware in your kitchen? The pots and pan in your kitchen, are they from Salad Master? Are they Salad Master? Eat your food rightly, cook it lightly, and always stay safe. All right, so see you in our next show. Bye for now. Medium, click, low, and I go or we go. Medium, click, low, and we go. Thank you all so very much and have a lovely weekend. Bye for now.